Like I can do it and you two can do it too, okay?
Okay, maybe you can record and share the video in our group, right?
Okay, I can give you my YouTube channel and then you can watch.
Okay,
It.
okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, so like I said, what are your hobbies?
Martial arts and social science, especially history, literature, and philosophy.
Whoa, like all those academics are your hobbies. Social science, history, and what else? They're all your hobbies. You like to do them. You enjoy doing them.
Boxing, I can say.
Okay. Boxing is your hobby. But
Yeah.
academics, I don't know. I've not really seen anybody that has academics as their hobbies. If academics is your hobby, then you must be a genius, like, you know, doing so well. But it's good. It's good, okay? So why do you like this?
Thank you.
Yeah, why do you like this hobby?
Because I love history, for example, especially I want to talk about history because when I learn history, I enlarge and expand my view across to understanding politics more and my daily transactions and events I face. So it makes me and helps me understand better every incident and every happenings better. So I love history. It really makes expand my view and um, my insight and grasping. And philosophy is really makes me understand the things better as well, because when you learn philosophy and the thoughts in history and the philosophers' views, you can also maybe overcome your obstacles you face in your daily life and something like these. And lastly, I said literature. Actually, in literature, I'm an amateur player. I can describe myself because I'm an amateur writer. Maybe I can call myself poet. So I love to describe and express my emotions and thoughts in a literary way.
Oh, that's a lot. So you do literature. Do you write literature in English or in Turkish?
In Turkish, but I started it in English. Then my friends asked me to translate it. Then I convert it into Turkish.
Okay. You're the one that you are the one doing the conversion. Like you write in English and you also do the conversion. You write in Turkish and you convert to English yourself. You do it
Yeah,
yourself. Okay. So can I ask you, when actually did you start learning English? When did you start learning English?
when I was just a child, because I was just 8 years old when I first started English by myself, because it just alerted me because when I was just a primary school student, my elder sister was studying in a preparation class in high school. So I just one day opened the notebook of her and I first asked her, what does the mean? Because every time it's regularly and mostly it was written in a notebook, so it just alerted me. I didn't know any word of English when I was 8. So she explained me what is something like this. So I first started and asked the words. For example, in Turkish, what is plate, what is fork, what is spoon, what is whatever. Then I've began to learn and more. And in when I was in 16, I was fluent in English.
Okay. Yeah, I can see you're fluent. But I think you still make some little mistakes. Like you still need to like structure your sentences,
Mhm.
more. You still need to there's some a little touches you need to put here and there. But
Mhm.
apart from that, you're fluent and you know the language, okay? So, but
Appreciate.
I would ask you like how often do you communicate in English? Considering the fact that you live in Turkey and most people in Turkey don't speak English. So how often do you speak English?
Actually, very, very rare because it's, as you just a while before said, it's really hard to find someone to make practice in English or having conversation in English as well. Because in Turkish, among Turkish people and in Turkey, it's really hard to find a fluent person who can speak English, even though in English literature department. So it's really hard to for a person who is learning and developing himself or herself and want to obtain the level and fluency in this language. So actually, I can say it's pretty rare.
Okay, so I'll say you're doing pretty well for somebody that doesn't speak English regularly and you can speak this fluent. You're doing very well. Okay, you're
Thank you.
okay. So what about traveling? Have you traveled before? Have you gone outside Turkey, other
You
countries?
mean abroad or
Yes,
cities?
abroad. Have you traveled abroad before?
Yeah, twice in Europe and three different cities in each countries. It was in Germany and in France. It was in France. It was Paris, Nice. In Germany, it was Hanover, Berlin, and Hamburg. Yeah, I've been there.
Okay, you didn't mention England or something because I was thinking maybe you've been to England or you've been in an English-speaking country and you
Never.
spoke English, bro. So all this period when you traveled to all these countries, did you actually meet English-speaking people in this country?
Not that much. Actually, it was so hard to find someone even not good, but an English speaker in France because they're avoiding from speaking English. They really love their language. Okay,
They
and
avoid speaking
but
English. They don't like speaking English in France.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course,
course, they
they
love
dislike
they
it.
love French so much there.
So
Promote French.
I just try to find Turkish people because in France there are lots of Turkish people, and I asked them for help me. So I just overcome the obstacle such in this way. So because otherwise it would be a terrible. And while I'm living, I really get so many difficulties about language barriers. So I exit and went to Germany and pursue my travel visit in Europe. And in Germany, it was better. It was better about speaking English,
And also, German language is a bit close to English. Like, if you can speak English, you have an advantage when you want to learn German.
of
Okay,
course.
yeah. So nice. Why I'm actually asking all these questions is just to, find out the reason why you are, the reason why you can speak your English is at least good to the extent that it is right now. That's why I'm asking all this question. Okay, I'm trying to find out how you really got to be fluent because you've been in Turkey all this while. So you actually did it all by yourself, like you learned speaking, maybe speaking with a few people you come across here in Turkey and by your personal efforts, in school and watching movies and maybe documentaries and all that, reading books. It's a great effort on your part. I really would commend you for that. That's a good one. Okay, so how often do you do your hobbies? No, I think you do that all the time. Let's leave that question. So how did you how long have you been doing your hobbies? How long?
Actually, from when I was 12, because I've started my martial arts experience when I was in 12, because I always felt myself like a warrior about,
Hmm.
I do debate, I do learn history and maybe debate as well, and I learn martial arts to compete as well because I feel I'm carrying a warrior inside of me.
Whoa,
So
that's
yeah,
great.
really, because
Wow.
I love to compete, whatever it is swimming, chess, or table tennis, maybe martial arts, debate, or arguing some special or specific topic, whatever. I just love to compete, whatever it takes. So I learned it when I was 12 with Taekwondo and in high school Kung Fu and in university for, yeah, 3.5 year boxing.
Whoa, that's superb. So, do you see yourself competing, representing Turkey in an international competition, or have you done something like that in the past? Have you been part of an international competition with
Not
your dad?
international, not international, but it was countryside, so it was local. I've never been a national athlete before, but I really would love to do so.
Okay. So, but would you consider yourself a professional when it comes to martial art?
I'm good. I'm really for sure. So I've been very good, and I've done very well. But I just want to be humble.
Oh, that's great. So, what hobbies did you used to have before but now do not? Something you used to do maybe before when you were a child, when you were 5, 6, 7, 8, and now you don't do them anymore, or you don't consider them relevant anymore.
They are actually chess, table tennis, and swimming because I really did this sports very well once upon a time, but now I don't do them, and actually I forgot maybe the techniques, especially in chess. So yeah, I can count those three ones.
Okay. So presently, the ones you're doing now, you feel they are more important. You feel you enjoy them better, like martial arts and all that. You think it's more relevant to you. You think it's more
Mhm.
important. Okay.
I found myself in martial arts,
You just found yourself. Not like you chose it. Not like you chose it. You just found
yeah,
yourself in it. How
and
come?
I choose them, and they have chosen me as well. It
Okay.
was like a marriage,
Okay. So that means you must be very good in martial art. Like, have you lost any match before?
of
Like,
course. Of course.
okay.
It was like health. And in the first health, I have lost, and I have learned how to, by getting defeated, you are learning how to defeat. Like,
Yeah. When you get defeated, it only tells you that you need to, you know, get high, like try put in more effort and move to the next level.
mhm.
You know, that's good. So, do you think it's important to have hobbies? You think it's important?
Of course, because we all have our businesses or jobs or tasks or our daily routines, but otherwise we have to breathe because while we are doing our jobs and businesses and something like this kind of sorts of tasks, we are losing ourselves because we are not serving ourselves in our jobs. But while we are doing our hobbies, we are serving for ourselves, not for our boss or not for our colleagues or business or whatever. So it really requires to have hobby in our life.
Okay. Yeah. When you're doing your job, you're actually working. It's not something you enjoy, but you have to do it because it pays the bills. But then when you're doing your hobbies, you're having fun. You're relaxing and getting refreshed, getting re-energized, and getting ready to go
Mhm.
back to work. Okay. Nice. Okay. So let's talk about time. So how much free time do you usually have?
Actually, so much because I'm now a student. So it's really compatible to find so much time because I don't have a compulsory attendance in our classes. So if I don't want to go, I just don't go to classes or just don't attend. So I have so much um, time, free time, spare time to evaluate for my hobbies or whatever it takes or whatever I desire. So yeah, it depends on me. It just depends on what I do, what I want to do.
Okay. So nice. So they say time is money. Time is money. Do you agree? Do you agree or do
Of
you
course, of course, I agree because
why?
we all evaluate our times or dedicate our times for our bosses or for our businesses for money because money is really required to pursue and remain our life and for gaining our livelihood. So it really requires and essential for pursuing our life. So the time is money. If we act wisely, we can convert our time into money. So money is about how we value because whatever you the value or you have to have money to maybe get respected or just be a person who be people admire you. So it is true. It should be so.
Okay. Yeah, money is actually important, because money and time both are important. I think time is even more important than money because you can spend money and get it back, but once you spend a time, you can't get it back. Like a time
Mhm.
that is past. You
Mhm.
can't get it back, but you can actually get back your money if you use your time properly. So
Irreversible, right?
yeah, it's irreversible. Time is irreversible. But when you waste your money, you can get it back if you decide to do the right things. You can get it back. But so how do you feel about time that is wasted? Have you ever wasted your time on something, or has anybody wasted your time before?
Yeah, of course, like everyone else, because we are human beings, and I'm a young person, so I don't have that such experience to evaluate my every single second to an important business or job. So of course I do it, but I try my best and evaluate my time into for my maybe dedicate my time for something important
Yeah, you
or
actually corrected yourself. You have to dedicate your time and not evaluate your time. Evaluate your time is for you to check it to see how well you've done. But dedicate your time. You have to dedicate your time to doing something that is productive and
Mhm.
valuable. You know. Okay. So, but are you mad when somebody wastes your time? Like, do you like get angry and or you just
It depends on who is it, because if
who it
there
is?
is a
It depends on who it is.
yeah, it depends on who it is, because it's like if there is an below one for me, is if there's a valuable person for me, it maybe can bearable. But if there is an maybe a redundant person, I don't care. I just exit. I don't wait there because time is so important, and waiting for someone is so maybe boring and annoying. So it depends on who it is.
Of course, of course. Well, okay. Talking about sleep, do how much sleep do you usually get?
6 hours a day.
6 hours a day. You think it's enough to sleep for 6 hours? I thought recommended time is supposed to be like 8 hours. You think six?
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 hours is
it is
enough for
true. It's like I can't sleep more after 6 a.m. Because I just woke up. My minds and my thoughts disturbs me and wake up and do so read book, learn the language, because I can speak another language as well as for
Oh,
foreign language.
okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't ask that. I wanted to ask you like how many languages do you speak?
English and Russian and Turkish as well.
Oh, you speak Russian. How come you speak Russian? Where did you learn Russian?
By myself as well, because it was like I've always been an good English speaker from the beginning of my childhood. So in summer times, I just get annoyed to miscommunicate with Russian people because they can't speak English. So I decided to learn their languages and express and transmit my thoughts and my desires to them, and I liked it, and I kept on learning. So I'm fluent in Russian as well.
Okay. So you have Russians around you here in Istanbul. You have Russians around you. You speak with them.
Actually, I get friends in summer times, especially in our southern parts of Turkey, because in summertime there are lots of hundreds of hordes of people from Russia for vacation or holiday, whatever we call it. So I get lots of friends, and I have friends, and we're talking on phone or typing or speaking. So I have plenty of opportunity to practice Russian.
Okay, weighing side by side your English level and your English speaking ability and your Russian speaking, like how would you? Which one would you say is better? Is your English better or is your Russian better? Which one is better? I know your Turkish is the best. Now there's no doubt Turkish should be the best. So English and Russian, which one do you think is better?
I think English because I have lots of so many much more experience in English, so I have more confidence in English, and of course I have lots of opportunity to use English in my daily life. I can find someone or I can talk to someone, but it's really hard to way more harder than English to find someone to make practice. English is better, but my Russian is better. Than lots of people's English or even their Turkish because it is fluent. I can express my whatever I want. It's because academic, but English is slightly a little better.
Oh wow, that's great. Whoa, yeah, this is a speaking class, and you've been speaking right from the word go. Like you've been speaking and speaking, and we've come to the end of the demo class. So, what do you think about it? You think it's valuable? You think is it okay for you?
Of course, it was amazing because I haven't been in such an event or session like speaking English because before I tried to talk to a foreigner, he or she wasn't able to speak in my level. And now I know whatever I say, my interlocutor will understand and maybe correct me and say the phrase better. So it was a great sensation or emotion. So it was great and pleasure to being in the session.
Okay, nice. You actually have a good level of vocab. Your vocab is not bad at all, but you have to learn to use them properly. That's it. But your vocab is good. Your fluency is nice. You know, you're good. So I'm hoping I'm going to see you again. We're just going to talk. Okay, just
Me too.
discuss, just like this.
Hmm.
Okay,
Me
and
too.
I know you enjoyed it, right? I enjoyed myself talking to you too. I know you enjoyed yourself too, right? You enjoyed yourself,
Mhm.
did you?
Of
Did
course, I enjoy it. And my main point was so, as just a while before said, because I'm speaking English. It is valid in most filed in Turkey because maybe in among Turkish people, whatever place I've been so far, my English was the best in Turkish people. But when it comes to an
Amongst Turkish people, your English has
yeah,
always been the best when you speak with Turkish people.
yeah, so far it was always have been so, but I want to carry it to a native level because I can feel I can do it because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have a tendency to learn and get fluent better in languages. So I want to do so.
Good. Like if you ask me if I'm gonna advise you, your fluency is okay. What you need to work on is your accuracy. Your accuracy. You need to work on
Mhm.
accuracy, not fluency. Your fluency is good. The flow is nice.
I
So
appreciate.
yeah. Okay. Nice speaking with you. I'm gonna end the lesson. You can watch it on YouTube. My YouTube channel name is Chris Unique. Chris Unique.
Can you send me a link?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to
Mhm.
you.